Wilder versus Alexander Povetkin. What you got in that, man? How you think that fight is gonna play out?
Yeah, so I did a little I was looking, I'm like, all right, they're fighting in Russia at some ice palace. The last fight that was in that ice palace, that was a heavyweight championship fight, was, I don't know if it was a championship, but Holyfield, back in 2007, Holyfield fought that dude, Sultan something. And so Wilder's going to Russia, man. This is amazing. Now, number one, you got to get.
He's gonna have to prove he's the man. He's the real world champion. He can't just only fight in America.
You got to give him a round of applause. He's getting mad money. It was actually.
Most people would have vacated the belt. Wilder's showing he's a true champion.
I ain't vacated for $4.5 million. The dude the promoter from Russia outbid the promoter.
Lou DiBella and Al Heyman?
No. Yeah, he outbid Lou DiBella, the promoter from Russia. That's why it's happening over there. And Wilder's getting Wilder's getting mad, but he's getting more money than he would have if Lou DiBella did win.
Word, because Wilder only gets $1 million for a fight.
Yeah, he's getting like $4. He's definitely. The money's worth the risk of going over there. He's getting paid, so don't let that fool you. And I like because this is how we look at it right now. We got the Wilder non-believers on one side. This 50% of the people are Wilder non-believers. The other 50% are the guys that they're saying a guy like Povetkin beats Wilder. Because Wilder has a lot of flaws. You know what I mean? He backs up, chin up. He's not as fluid as a heavyweight because he didn't grow up boxing. He started late. But I tell you this, he keeps getting better. People may say, no, he's not, this and that. But I'm telling you, he's going to jump out. He's got a killer 1-2. I'm one of the guys that are riding with Wilder in this fight. You could say Povetkin's going to get under the jab. But this fight's going to prove to people. It's one of them fights where, as a fan, you kind of like hang your hat, like, yeah, man, I picked Wilder, while you non-believers out there was going with Povetkin, so what's good? You know what I'm saying? It's one of them fights, but when it comes down to the base of the fight, Wilder, his game plan his people have to be telling him, all right away, take this dude's heart, take his balls away from him. No joke. You've been training. You've been working. All these last 3 fights Wilder's had in the ring, he knew he was going to win those fights. So in that ring, he was practicing a lot of stuff. He was going deep into rounds with guys that, he had to be careful, but he was in total control, but he was learning stuff there. Because if he's not able to jump out and knock out Povetkin, it's going to be a fucking crazy-ass fight. Now, Wilder, he's got skinny legs, but we've seen him be able to take a few solid shots. You see him wobble, but he recovers. So his game plan, he's got an RPG left hand, boom, followed by a mortar right hand. We talking that right hand, he drops bombs on you. So if he could, and that's all he has to do against little Povetkin's like 6 inches shorter than him. Boom, 1, 2. That's it. 1, 2. Back 1, 2. Keep this fucking dude away from you. Hit that bag for 30 rounds with the 1-2. Don't try none of your bullshit ass because he was practicing them left hooks. This fight, you can worry about gaining all that other stuff in your arsenal later on in your boxing career. You're going to beat Povetkin off a fucking 1-2 and getting your hands back to your chin area and your fucking chin down. But you better have a laser left followed by a laser right and go for the kill immediately in that first round. At least knock this fucking dude down, you know what I'm saying, and then try to finish him off quick. You don't want to drag it into the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? I think people that are picking Povetkin are thinking Povetkin's got a good chin. He was fucking dropped multiple times against Klitschko. He got up like fucking The Undertaker. whatever. He got up, Kutcher was holding him. But Wilder is he's so fucking athletic, bro. He's like fucking LeBron James in there, quick on his feet, but with boxing gloves on, but can throw sharp punches. I expect Wilder to win this fight, bro, off a fucking amazing 1-2 like never before. Don't throw any other punches, maybe an uppercut, but I don't think Wilder should come out and feel him. I don't think Wilder should come out, paw the jab. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him pawing the jab. Paw the jab. I mean, if you're in total control and you're snapping that jab out, yeah, you can paw the jab, dip out the way of that right hand. But he needs to. I think he needs to go out there, make a fucking statement, jump right on Povetkin. All right, if you don't get him out of there, whatever. He probably felt those punches. He might slow him down a little bit. That way he can stick that jab. And, I don't know, man. It's going to be a round-by-round game plan. But in the beginning, he's got to run out there, jump out there, try to get Povetkin out there as quick as possible. Just fucking light him up, jump on him. He hasn't jumped on an opponent in a while. Me, personally, I think that's because they're trying to work on things. You know what I mean? I told everybody, me and Jesse, we were talking about it after he beat Stavern. I said, watch, he ain't going to fight Povetkin for like 3 fights because he's got to work on things. He was working on things. He probably could have blasted out fucking Ronnie Shields' guy. Who knows? But it was good work for him. But who you picking? I got Wilder, man, by destruction. In Russia.
Damn, dog. I don't see your take on that, but I just see, man, Wilder just got so many flaws, man. He's my favorite heavyweight, but that balance, he needs to work on that balance, because.
Well, hold on. Can I ask you something real quick? Sorry to interrupt. But can you pick somebody's flaws? If he jumps out on you, if I'm Wilder and I got flaws, but I jump all over you right away and just go for the kill.
Yeah, but if he slips
flaws don't matter.
And he tumbles, if Povetkin hit him at the right spot with his balance off so terrible, he can clip Wilder with just his balance alone. Because if he's his footwork is in a way like it's clumsy.
Definitely, he got flaws.
Like it's like he's kind of, really clumsy with it. You know what I mean? And if Povetkin catches him, it's lights out. You know what I mean? And remember, they're not even taking a test for this shit. So Wilder was saying that Povetkin on steroids. If he's on steroids, oh man, dog, because they're not even gonna get Povetkin tested. So, man, you know what I mean? Anything can happen, dog. So, but I'm a go with my boy, my heavyweight Wilder. I want him to win. I'm gonna go with him. But to me, if I look at this on the odds, man, I look at this like a 50-50 fight. If it wasn't for my heart on Wilder, because the way I love him, man, Wilder's a person, man. He's the reason why I love boxing, because ain't nobody besides in this boxing game can out-talk Wilder. Him, he's like the best personality in the boxing. He can sell a fight with his mouth. He reminds me like Mike Tyson, how gangster talk, how thorough the nigga was. Like him, he talk that real shit, like, and he's the nigga that he don't play. He's a real champion. He's not somebody you can fuck with, you know what I mean? I love that about him. I love that, you know what I mean? But Povetkin, man, all those mistakes, man, if Povetkin catches him, it could be, you know what I mean, any given Sunday. So Wilder has to fight the way he fought Burner and Stavern. He has to look impressive like that. You know what I mean? That was like the best showcase I've ever seen Wilder. Yo, he just boxed it so beautiful that night. He boxed it so beautiful.
Yeah.
His balance wasn't terrible. It was just so beautiful. If he can do that and better, it will be an easy night, like a destruction, like you say. But it's just them last 3 fights, man. It's like, it's bringing a lot of questions, man. It's in Russia.
Working on a lot of stuff in them fights.
It's in Russia. The nigga, if he's on, not saying he's on steroids, he can be on steroids because they're not taking VADA testing. So he can take steroids. So you never know, man. I just see this fight, man. But I'm going to go with my boy heavyweight. I'm going to go with my American champion. I'm going to go with America. I'm going to go with my favorite fighter, Wilder. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with him, man. But
how much,
this is not going to be easy, man.
How much better is Povetkin?
But if he makes it an easy night, if Wilder makes it an easy night, there's nobody in the heavyweight division can fuck with him.
How much better is Stavern? Or how much better is Povetkin than Stavern?
Povetkin is way better. First of all, Povetkin is not... He's not out of shape like Burner and Stavern.
You got a point there.
I mean, that's the first thing. You know what I mean? First, next thing, he's for better competition. He's for way better competition. And he's not slow like Burner and Stavern. He throw like 1-2s and that's it. He get one good great 2 rounds or 3 rounds, and that's it. Vernon Stavern is like, he likes fighting people who's fat and sloppy like him. I mean, it's just the truth of the matter, man. He could be a real cruiserweight or a light heavyweight, you know what I mean? Light heavyweight, but Povetkin is just nothing but muscle. Nothing but muscle. That's why Wilder thinks he's on steroids, because he's this small guy with just muscle fatigue. He's built like, you know what I mean? But I just feel like he's way better, and he's fought better competition.
I'm going to go with the taller, lankier, more athletic. I'm just saying, I'm going to go with the taller, lankier, I think more power, more athleticism, faster, quicker guy in this fight. I understand Povetkin's got a long amateur pedigree. I understand that Teddy Atlas used to train this dude, but then he said, fuck this dude. And I don't know, Teddy was like, ain't I thought I seen something. Maybe I didn't. I'm out, But I know that this guy wanted Teddy to go out to Russia or whatnot. But, I mean, Povetkin, he can come underneath the jab, come up and throw an uppercut and a left hook and put his combinations together, rip this dude to the body, make sure this dude never comes in your house, basically. Like, you can't let Povetkin in your house. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. Put your foot in the door. And, Wilder's going to have the best jab of his life that night. So, but it's May 21st.
Definitely, man. It's a great fight. It's probably, it is the best fight that's on paper.
Showtime.
It's on the best fight on paper, man. This fight I've been looking forward to for years.
We're getting this fight.
Year and a half, at least.
We're getting this fight and the Anthony Joshua Charles Martin shit. Shit is awesome.
Yeah.
It's all leading up to the heavyweight. It's all leading up to bigger and better fights too.